Welcome. Today, we are going to talk about something truly remarkable, something so small you could hold thousands of them in the palm of your hand, yet so powerful that ancient civilizations considered it more valuable than gold. We are talking about the chia seed. You might have seen these tiny specks in a health food store, or perhaps you have noticed them popping up in puddings and smoothies on social media. They might look unassuming, almost like little gray and black pebbles, but do not let their size fool you. Inside that microscopic shell is a universe of nutrition that has the potential to transform the way you feel every single day. To understand why chia seeds are so beneficial, we first have to take a short trip back in time. Long before these seeds became a modern superfood trend, they were a staple in the diets of the Aztecs, the Mayans, and other Native American tribes. The word chia itself actually comes from the ancient Mayan word for strength. This is not a marketing gimmick. This is historical fact. Warriors would eat these seeds before heading into battle or running long distances across vast terrains because they knew something intuitively that modern science has now confirmed. They knew that just a small spoonful of these seeds could provide sustained energy for hours and hours. It was their secret weapon for endurance. But chia was not just fuel for the body. It was also medicine for the soul and a central part of their spiritual rituals. The Aztecs often used chia seeds in offerings to their gods, recognizing the seed as a sacred gift from the earth. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived, they attempted to wipe out the use of chia because it was so deeply tied to indigenous religion and culture. Crops were burned, and cultivation was suppressed. For centuries, chia seeds became a forgotten relic of a lost era, growing only in small, remote patches of land in Mexico and Central America. It was not until a few decades ago that nutritional researchers began to rediscover what the ancients already knew. And this is where your story with chia seeds can begin. Today, you do not have to be a warrior running through the mountains to benefit from them. You can be a student trying to focus better, a parent juggling 1,000 tasks, an athlete looking for a clean fuel source, or simply someone who wants to wake up feeling lighter, healthier, and more vibrant. The beauty of the chia seed lies in its simplicity. It is a whole food, raw and unprocessed, straight from a plant called Salvia hispanica. It requires no peeling, no grinding, and no cooking to be edible. You can take it directly from the bag and mix it into a glass of water. As we move through this video, I am going to explain exactly what happens inside your body when you make chia seeds a regular part of your life. We are going to explore the science, but I promise to keep it simple and easy to understand, even if you have never studied biology or nutrition before. Prepare to be amazed by how a tiny seed can answer some of the biggest health challenges we face in the modern world. We are going to start by looking at one of the most fundamental issues in our diets today and how chia seeds solve it almost instantly: the lack of fiber. If there is one thing that almost every single doctor and nutritionist agrees on, it is that the modern diet is dangerously low in fiber. We live in a world of refined flours, white bread, sugary cereals, and processed snacks that have been stripped of their natural roughage. Fiber is not a glamorous topic, but it is a life-saving one. Without enough fiber, our digestive system quite literally slows down, leaving us feeling heavy, bloated, and sluggish. This is where chia seeds step in as a true game changer. Just 2 tablespoons of these tiny seeds contain a staggering amount of dietary fiber, around 10 grams. For most adults, that is nearly a third of the fiber you need for the entire day, packed into just a single, simple serving. Now, let me explain how this works in your body in a way that is easy to visualize. When you drop a dry chia seed into a glass of water or juice and let it sit for about 10 minutes, you will notice a magical transformation. The seed develops a clear, jelly-like coating around it. This gel is created by the soluble fiber in the chia seed absorbing liquid, sometimes up to 12 times its own weight. Imagine that process happening inside your stomach. When you eat chia seeds, they perform this exact gelling action. This does two incredibly important things for your health. First, it creates a physical barrier in the digestive tract that slows down the breakdown of carbohydrates into sugar. This means you do not get those sharp blood sugar spikes that leave you tired and craving more junk food. The energy from your meal is released slowly, like a time-release capsule, keeping you steady and satisfied. The second part of the fiber story involves digestion and cleansing. The gel-like substance is soft and gentle, acting like a mild scrub brush for the walls of your intestines. It adds bulk to your stool without being harsh or irritating. For those who struggle with constipation, chia seeds can be a gentle, natural alternative to harsh laxatives. They hydrate the colon and lubricate the passage of waste, promoting a smooth and comfortable elimination process. But it is not just about relieving constipation. It is about feeding the good bacteria in your gut. You have trillions of tiny microorganisms living in your digestive system, often called the gut microbiome. These friendly bacteria are responsible for your immune system, your mood, and even your hormone balance. The fiber in chia seeds acts as a prebiotic, meaning it is a food source for these beneficial bacteria. When your gut bugs are happy and well-fed, they produce substances that protect the lining of your colon and reduce inflammation. For the average person who is just starting out, this improvement in digestion is often the very first change they notice. That feeling of being uncomfortably full or bloated after meals often fades away. The body begins to process food more efficiently. However, there is one very important piece of advice I must share with you right now. Because chia seeds absorb so much liquid so quickly, you must drink plenty of water when you consume them, especially if you eat them dry or in a dry mixture. If you eat dry chia seeds without enough fluid, they can actually pull water from your internal tissues and potentially cause a blockage, which is the opposite of what we want. The best practice is to soak them first or drink a large glass of water right after eating them. When you respect this simple rule, the fiber in chia seeds becomes one of the gentlest yet most powerful tools you have for resetting your digestive health. And when your digestion is working like a well-oiled machine, your energy levels naturally soar. But the structural benefits of this seed do not stop at the gut. Next, we are going to talk about the essential fats that make your brain, heart, and cells function at lightning speed. We now know that chia seeds are fantastic for digestion, but we have only scratched the surface. The next major chapter in the health benefits of chia seeds is arguably the most critical for your longevity, and it has to do with fats. But wait, are not fats bad for us? This is a common misunderstanding. The truth is, your brain is made of fat, your nerves are wrapped in fat, and every single cell in your body has a protective wall made of fat. The key is eating the right kind of fat, and chia seeds are packed with one of the best kinds on the planet, omega-3 fatty acids. More specifically, chia seeds are incredibly rich in an omega-3 called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. For those of us who do not eat a lot of fish, chia seeds are a lifesaver because they provide a plant-based source of this essential nutrient. Your body cannot make omega-3s on its own. You must get them from your diet. Think of these fatty acids as liquid gold for your internal machinery. They are powerfully anti-inflammatory. While acute inflammation is the body's natural response to injury, chronic inflammation is a modern epidemic linked to heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, and even depression. The omega-3s in chia seeds circulate through your bloodstream and help calm this silent fire, making your blood vessels more flexible and reducing the strain on your heart. Let's dive a little deeper into the heart. High cholesterol and high blood pressure are two of the most common complaints adults face today. The soluble fiber we already talked about is excellent at grabbing onto cholesterol in the intestines and carrying it out of the body before it can enter the bloodstream. Meanwhile, the omega-3s work to balance the lipids in your blood. They help raise the good high-density lipoprotein, or HDL cholesterol, while lowering the triglycerides, which are unhealthy fats that can lead to hardened arteries. When your arteries are clean and flexible, your blood pressure naturally stays within a healthier range. This is not just about preventing heart attacks decades down the line. It is about improving the circulation in your fingers and toes right now, giving you a warmth and vitality that comes from healthy blood flow. But the magic of omega-3s does not stop at the heart. These fatty acids cross the blood-brain barrier and literally nourish the brain itself. Our brains are made up of nearly 60% fat, and they require a constant supply of healthy fats to build cell membranes and allow nerve cells to communicate smoothly. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in there? Or struggled to find the right word during a conversation? Often, that mental fog is a cry for help from a brain starved of essential fats. Consuming chia seeds regularly can support sharper memory, quicker thinking, and a more stable mood. The structure of the fats in chia seeds helps maintain the flexibility of the brain's cell membranes, allowing serotonin, the feel-good chemical, to flow more freely. It is fascinating to think that the tiny warrior seed used by the Aztecs for physical endurance is now being used by modern humans for mental endurance. For pregnant women, this benefit is even more profound. The development of a baby's brain and eyes in the womb is highly dependent on omega-3 intake from the mother. Chia seeds offer a safe, gentle, and plant-based way to contribute to this crucial developmental process without the risk of heavy metals that can sometimes be found in large ocean fish. Whether you are young or old, an athlete or a scholar, the fats in chia seeds provide a foundation for a robust cardiovascular system and a sharp cognitive edge. Once you start nourishing your body with these healthy fats, you may notice that your joints feel less stiff in the morning and your thoughts feel clearer. But what about your bones? You might be surprised to learn that this little seed holds a mineral content that rivals even the most famous dairy products. In the last section, we explored the liquid gold of omega-3s. Now, let us shift our focus to the solid framework of the body, your skeleton. When we think about bone health, the first thing that usually comes to mind is a glass of cow's milk. While dairy is certainly a source of calcium, it may shock you to learn that ounce for ounce, chia seeds actually contain more calcium than milk. For people who are lactose intolerant, vegan, or simply do not enjoy dairy, chia seeds are a hidden treasure chest of structural nutrition. Calcium is not the only mineral here. Chia seeds also deliver a powerful dose of phosphorus and magnesium. These three minerals are the holy trinity of bone density. Calcium provides the hardness, magnesium helps your body absorb that calcium properly, and phosphorus works alongside them to create the physical structure of bone and teeth. This is particularly important as we age. As the years pass, our bones naturally begin to lose density, leading to a condition called osteoporosis, which makes bones brittle and prone to fractures. Getting enough calcium and magnesium in your diet is a primary defense against this silent weakening. But magnesium plays another crucial role that almost everyone needs help with: stress relief and sleep. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral. In our fast-paced, high-stress world, our bodies burn through magnesium rapidly. When you are deficient, you might experience muscle twitches, anxiety, or that frustrating inability to shut your brain off at night. Eating chia seeds regularly introduces a steady source of this calming mineral, helping your muscles unwind and your nervous system shift from a state of high alert to a state of rest and digest. Now let us connect the dots back to a problem we touched on earlier: blood sugar. We live in a landscape dominated by hidden sugars and refined carbohydrates. White bread, pasta, pastries, and sugary drinks hit the bloodstream like a tidal wave of glucose. The pancreas has to pump out massive amounts of insulin to deal with this spike, and over time, cells stop listening to the insulin signal. This is called insulin resistance, and it is the highway to type 2 diabetes and stubborn belly fat. Chia seeds tackle this problem through a three-pronged mechanism. First, the high fiber content acts as a physical blockade, delaying the rapid dumping of sugar into the blood. Second, the healthy fats and proteins blunt the insulin response. Third, the magnesium we just mentioned is vital for the proper functioning of insulin receptors. When you have enough magnesium, your body uses insulin more efficiently, keeping your blood sugar on an even keel. The direct result of this stabilized blood sugar is a phenomenon called satiety, which simply means a feeling of genuine fullness and satisfaction. Think about a breakfast of sugary cereal. You eat a big bowl, and an hour later, your stomach is growling, and your energy has crashed. Now, imagine a breakfast smoothie blended with just 1 or 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Because the seeds absorb so much liquid and expand into a gel, they physically fill the stomach. More importantly, because they keep your blood sugar stable, your brain gets a signal that says, "I am fueled, I am satisfied, I do not need a sugary snack." This makes chia seeds an incredible ally for anyone trying to manage their weight. It is not about starvation. It is about feeling deeply nourished so that you are not fighting constant cravings. The combination of protein, fiber, and fats makes it a complete food that turns off the hunger alarm in your brain. This sense of calm, physical stability, from your bones to your blood sugar, creates a profound sense of well-being. You have the energy to move your body, and movement further strengthens your bones. You have a calm mood, so you are less likely to reach for comfort food. It is a virtuous cycle, and it all starts with these tiny seeds. We have covered digestion, fats, and minerals, but there is one more invisible layer of protection that chia seeds offer, and that comes from antioxidants. To understand why antioxidants are so vital, we need to understand oxidative stress. Imagine a car engine running. It produces exhaust fumes. Similarly, your body produces waste products called free radicals as it uses oxygen to create energy. If free radicals build up, they bounce around inside your cells, damaging your DNA, aging your skin, and eroding your organs. This is called oxidation, similar to how an apple turns brown when you cut it open and leave it on the counter. Antioxidants are the compounds that fight these free radicals, essentially acting like a shield that keeps your body's apple from browning too fast. Chia seeds are absolutely loaded with antioxidants, specifically caffeic acid, chlorogenic acid, and quercetin. Do not worry about remembering the complex names. Just know that these are powerful protective compounds. The first practical benefit of this antioxidant load is that it keeps the delicate omega-3 fatty acids inside the chia seed stable and fresh. Fish oil and flaxseed oil can go rancid and spoil very quickly because they lack this protective shield. Chia seeds, thanks to their antioxidants, can be stored in a dry pantry for months or even years without turning bad. This is nature's own built-in preservative system. When you eat the seeds, these antioxidants go to work inside your body, protecting the walls of your cells and keeping your skin looking youthful and elastic. By reducing oxidative stress, they help your skin repair damage from the sun and pollution more efficiently, supporting that healthy glow from the inside out. But let's move from the surface of the skin to the engines of the body, the muscles. Chia seeds contain about 15 to 20% complete protein by weight, which is significantly higher than most other plants. A complete protein means it contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot manufacture on its own. This is a big deal, especially for those on a plant-based diet. After a workout, your muscle fibers are riddled with tiny micro tears. To repair these tears and build the muscle back stronger, your body needs a supply of amino acids right away. The combination of high-quality protein and the anti-inflammatory omega-3s makes chia seeds a perfect recovery food. The protein supplies the building blocks for repair, while the omega-3s help calm the inflammation caused by the intense exercise, potentially reducing soreness. Furthermore, the hydrophilic nature of chia seeds, remember that word from earlier, meaning water-loving, makes them an excellent hydration tool for athletes. When you soak chia seeds and drink them down, you are not just drinking water that will pass right through you. You are drinking a structured gel that holds on to that water and releases it slowly, maintaining your electrolyte balance for a longer period of time. Ancient Aztec messengers, known as chasquis, used to run the steep paths of the Andes Mountains carrying only a small pouch of chia seeds. They would chew the seeds to sustain them on journeys that lasted for days. They did not have energy gels or electrolyte powders. They had the whole food. This ancient practice aligns perfectly with modern nutritional science. The combination of sustained hydration, clean protein, and stable blood sugar creates a physical endurance that is not jittery or artificial. It is a steady, grounded energy that allows you to perform at your best, whether you are running a marathon or just trying to get through a busy afternoon without crashing. After all this information, the most important question is, how do we actually use these magic seeds? The wonderful thing about chia seeds is their versatility. They have virtually no flavor of their own, which means they adapt to whatever you mix them with, sweet or savory. This makes it incredibly easy to sneak them into your meals without changing the taste of your favorite foods. Let me walk you through a full day of simple, realistic ideas that require no chef skills whatsoever. The easiest entry point for most people is the classic chia pudding. This is not cooking, it is simply mixing. Take a jar or a bowl and add about a quarter cup of chia seeds to 1 cup of your favorite milk. This could be dairy milk, almond milk, coconut milk, or oat milk. Stir it very well, wait about 5 minutes, and then stir it again to break up any clumps. Put it in the refrigerator overnight. When you wake up, the mixture will have transformed into a thick, creamy pudding that resembles tapioca. You can top it with fresh berries, a handful of nuts, or a drizzle of honey. This breakfast will keep you full until lunchtime, and your blood sugar will remain steady, helping you avoid the mid-morning pastry craving. If you are not a pudding person, simply throw a tablespoon into your morning smoothie. It acts as a natural thickener, giving your smoothie a milkshake-like texture without needing any frozen bananas or ice cream. You can also stir dry chia seeds directly into your oatmeal while it is cooking, or sprinkle them on top of your yogurt. They add a slight crunch, similar to poppy seeds. For those who love baking, you can mix a tablespoon of chia seeds with 3 tablespoons of water, let it sit for 10 minutes until it forms a sticky gel, and use this chia egg to replace actual eggs in recipes for pancakes, muffins, and bread. But chia seeds are not just for sweet foods. They are brilliant in savory settings. You can use them to thicken soups and stews instead of using cornstarch or flour. Just sprinkle a small amount directly into the simmering pot. The seeds will absorb the liquid and add body and nutrition to the meal. You can also grind the dry seeds in a coffee grinder and use the powder as a coating for baked chicken or fish instead of breadcrumbs. This creates a crispy, nutrient-dense crust. Even something as simple as a glass of lemon water gets an upgrade with chia seeds. Add a teaspoon of seeds to a tall glass of water with a squeeze of lemon, stir it well, and let it sit for 15 minutes. You have a refreshing, hydrating drink known in many cultures as chia fresca, which is incredibly refreshing on a hot day or after a workout. As we wrap up, remember that more is not always better. 1 or 2 tablespoons a day is plenty. And never forget the golden rule: liquid, liquid, liquid. Always ensure the seeds have plenty of water to absorb, either by soaking them or drinking a large glass afterward. Listen to your body as it adjusts to the influx of fiber. Start slow. This tiny seed, once used by ancient warriors to run incredible distances, is one of nature's simplest, most honest, and most effective foods. It does not require flashy packaging or synthetic processing. It just requires you to give it a try. Give your body the strength and fuel it deserves, and let the chia seed do the rest.